Hello everyone, welcome to the channel of Global Turkish. In this video, I would like to talk about misbelief, misinformation and prejudice about Turkey. This video has an informative purpose about Turkey, so I would like to speak in English in this video since most of the people who have that kind of prejudice and misinformation about Turkey are located either in Europe or in the United States. And I will also put English subtitles in the video. This topic is particularly important for me as it reflects how Turkey is seen from other countries and from other societies, right? And all those pieces of misinformation are the ones that we actually hear about Turkey, and in this video I would like to correct them. So, misinformation number one. We don't speak Arabic, right? Arabic is completely different language. Turkish is a language on its own, right? It's not related with Arabic. And of course, we have some words originated from Arabic, but we also have some words for sure originated from English, French, and Russian, right? So Turkish is not Arabic. We don't speak Arabic. We speak Turkish, and Turkish is a language on its own. Misinformation or misbelief number two is that we don't write an Arabic alphabet. Turkish is written with Latin alphabet, so if your native language also uses Latin alphabet, it's a huge advantage for you in studying Turkish. And also, I would like to mention that Turkish is a phonetic language, so if you understand how a letter sounds like, you can directly begin reading words and sentences. It will be easy for you. Number three, Turkish culture is not same with Arabic culture. Arabic culture has its own characteristics. Turkish culture is completely different, and from a historical viewpoint, it has a completely different background. It has been experienced in different geographical areas. So Turkish culture is not same with the Arabic culture. Number four, we don't have a civil war and the crime rate is not high at all. Actually, we can argue that Turkey is a really safe country, and that concept, that discourse of insecurity has been used by people who have never been in Turkey. So we don't have civil war and the crime rate is not high at all. Number five, Turkish people are not cold. In sociological terms, we can generalize that Turkish people usually are pretty easygoing, and especially they love when a tourist tries to speak Turkish. And I would also like to mention that Turkish people are really welcoming, and you can feel that both in the western and eastern parts of Turkey. Number six, women, they can dress however they want. They don't need to cover their hair. Well, actually, I would say that majority of women nowadays in the contemporary era do not cover their hair, but if they want to cover, they can cover. And as a tourist, if you want to cover your hair, you can cover. It's your right. So I would also like to mention that as a tourist, if you don't want to cover your hair, you don't need to cover your hair. It's totally up to you, with only one exception. While visiting mosques, you need to cover your hair with a headscarf. Number seven, camels are not used for transportation in Turkey. I also think that this is a complete sign of ignorance, I would say. Of course, around the Turkey, there are high quality roads and bridges all over the country. So camels are not used for transportation, and I believe that the main reason for the existence of such an ignorance is not knowing where Turkey is located in geographical terms, right? So this will be our eighth misbelief or misinformation. Number eight, Turkey is not a country that is located in Middle East. Turkey has a unique position in the world. It is located at the junction point of Europe, Asia, and Africa. And as a natural bridge, it directly connects Asia and Europe. By the way, I would like to mention that Middle East is a constructed term. It's not a real geographical area, and Turkey is not within it. Number nine, Turkey does not have deserts everywhere. Turkey has different climates in different regions. For example, The climate of the Black Sea region is completely different than the climate of the Mediterranean region. But we don't have deserts in Turkey. I believe that those people who believe in that actually do not know the difference between desert and desert, right? And later, yes, we have. Number 10. The only income source of Turkey is not tourism. Tourism, for sure, is an important source of income of Turkey, but it is not the only source. In Turkey, there are numerous industrial and agricultural activities around the country, right? So the tourism is not the only source of income, economic income of Turkey. So those were the 10 misinformation, prejudice and misbeliefs about Turkey that I wanted to mention and correct. Turkey is a country that is needed to be discovered, and Turkish language is a language that is needed to be studied. If you are interested in learning Turkish, you can contact me via Instagram or website of the project. And you can donate directly from the website or via Patreon. Keep discovering the world and hope to see you in our private Turkish classes. Goodbye.